This podcast is certified fresh. FreshMediaWorks.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Marketing Drive. I'm Chris Daly, and as you know, if you've been listening, this is a time for me to talk about marketing while I'm commuting. And of course, you don't have to listen to it during your commute, but it's a good use of that time as well. I'm on my way to Austin right now, where I have 2 client meetings and 1 client drop-by scheduled. And just wanted to talk about your pre-meeting rituals, because I have a couple. Nothing set in stone. I have to do this, but I just pay attention and find there are some things that I do. And this doesn't apply only to people who are, I guess, involved in outside sales or outside meetings. It works in a corporate environment as well. Hold on, we're merging. That's what the slowdown's all about. They closed the lane. Like I said, it's unscripted, unedited. But it works in a corporate setting as well. If you have a meeting coming up at 10 o'clock, there's some things you can do. There's some rituals you can do to help improve at least your mindset going into a meeting. Longtime listeners will know. I say long-time listeners. This show hasn't been around very long, but I've been podcasting since it began. So this is probably show number 4,000 by now. So you forgive me if I say long-time listeners. I'm referring to anybody who's followed me anywhere, whether it's I've been blogging for 15 years. But those of you who've been around for a while know that I use a lot of my drive time, a lot of my downtime to listen to audiobooks, and find that, it's just a really good use of that time for me. But I change it up a little bit when I'm going to a client meeting or a potential client meeting. One of the first things I found very helpful to me was to put on some good music. Some music that's uplifting to me. And I'm not talking about it has to be inspirational, although if that's the kind of music that makes you feel good, that puts you in a positive state, then by all means use it. With me, it can be all kinds of different things. I like a lot of different music, but I find upbeat songs work the best when I'm going to meet somebody, because at the end of the day, I think, and tell me if I'm wrong, I think my reputation is built on the fact that, hey, this Chris guy, not only does he know what he's talking about, he's a nice person. He's fun to be around. He likes to laugh. He enjoys himself. And so I certainly don't want to be spending my time before I get to a meeting ruminating about some horrible thing that's going on. I don't need that kind of energy. I need to get into that positive mode. And for me, it's not very hard, because I'm rarely negative. I mean, it takes a lot. But yeah, I find music works great for me. Another thing that works great for me is some of the inspirational audios that I've listened to, whether it's Zig Ziglar or Tony Robbins or any of these guys who are quote unquote motivational speakers. Not a big fans of the ones that say, hey, you're doing horrible things and here's why you need to fix it. Here's all the problems in your life. And there are some out there, but there's others that just focus on, I think Zig Ziglar, one of my favorite quotes of his, and I used it the other day, was yesterday ended last night. Today's a brand new day. Go out there and see what you can do with it. And I'm paraphrasing because I'm horrible at quotes, but that's my point, is take something positive in. And another thing I do is sit and think about the client. I just spend some time thinking about the client, where we are in our projects, where where they are in their life, in their business, what's important to them, and just try to get my mind into a full service mode. And I don't mean washing the windows and all that, not full service. I mean fully in the service mode where my focus for that meeting is going to be, what can I do? How can I help them? How can I use my connections, my tools, my skills, my resources, my time to help them? Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about in a service industry is they're paying me to do some things they either don't want to do, don't know how to do, or gosh, it would be better if there were three. It would sound better. Anyway, but that's it. So I want to leave that with you. Take some time before your next meeting to get yourself in a positive state, get yourself into a service mentality, and your meetings will go great. They really will. All right, well, I found some more traffic jam slowdown here in Austin. I'm going to switch lanes just wanted to get all the way over before I close things. I do want to say, use that phone number. Please call me. Give me some feedback, some questions, some ideas. Let me know what you'd like me to cover, because this is off the cuff. I am whatever pops into my mind. The phone number is 713-568-6361. Again, ignore the stuff it says about football. Just leave your message and we'll use it in a future show. So hey, until next time, this is Chris Daly reminding you to keep it real.
You've been listening to The Marketing Drive with Chris Daly. To learn more about how Chris can help your company get more customers, call 713-269-4620 or visit us on the web at freshmediaworks.com.